A night of drones, a warning of retaliation, and now a missile system quietly rolled into combat duty. As Moscow claims Ukraine targeted President Putin's residence, Russia signals that its response will not be diplomatic, but strategic. This is Oreshnik, and it's now officially on watch.
The missile system assumed combat duty on time operation. Manager artillerie. Mission personnel are well drilled, the crews are trained. The combat duty is established and performed according to regulations. We all are mastering new patrol areas, and new areas are being reconnoitered. Regular training sessions are held there in line with the objectives that were set. In the daily and weekly cycle, combat training, tactical training, and tactical special training sessions are conducted. The personnel have already proven their professionalism in action during these planned exercises.
Russia says the attack came under cover of darkness. According to Moscow, Ukraine launched 91 long-range drones toward the Novgorod region, an area that includes President Vladimir Putin's country residence, north of Moscow. Russian officials insist every drone was intercepted, no casualties, no damage, but the message, they say, was unmistakable. Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov labeled the incident a terrorist attack and issued a warning that Russia's response would follow, not through talks, not through statements, but through action. On Tuesday, Russia's defense ministry released footage confirming that the Oreshnik medium-range ballistic missile system has been placed on combat duty in Belarus. A ceremonial flag-raising marked the moment. Strategic Missile Forces banners went up, and missile crews assumed their posts. The signal was deliberate. The video shows troops transporting, camouflaging, and positioning the mobile missile system. Launch, security, communications, and power crews, all trained and deployed. According to Russia's military, the unit is now fully operational, mastering new patrol zones and conducting scheduled combat readiness drills. Belarus, Moscow says, has prepared all necessary infrastructure in advance. The deployment was not spontaneous. President Vladimir Putin authorized Oreshnik's deployment to Belarus last December, following its first battlefield use in Ukraine in November 2024. That strike, Putin said, was retaliation for NATO-backed long-range attacks inside Russia. Now, the system sits closer to NATO's eastern flank and closer to Ukraine. Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko confirmed earlier this month that Oreshnik was entering combat duty. Minsk, Putin previously noted, would determine any potential enemy targets. The implication: deterrence or readiness. Timing is the message. Russia's announcement lands just one day after the alleged drone barrage toward President Putin's residence, an incident Moscow casts as a direct strike at its leadership. Lavrov's warning left no room for ambiguity. Russia will respond, not with diplomacy, with posture. Oreshnik's deployment turns words into readiness.
President Putin told me about it. Early in the morning, he said he was attacked. It's no good. It's no good. Don't forget, the Tomahawks. I stopped the Tomahawks. I didn't want that. Because we're talking about, it's a delicate period of time. This is not the right time. It's one thing to be offensive, because they were offensive. It's another thing to attack his house. It's not the right time to do any of that. And can't do it. And I learned about it from President Putin today. I was very angry about it. Please. What? Well, it came out. Well, we'll find out. I mean, you're saying maybe the attack didn't take place. It's possible too, I guess. But
I'm asking about the relationship between you and the Prime Minister.
What about it?
They said that there is no good relationship between you.
I don't think it can be better. We just won a big war together. If we didn't beat Iran, you wouldn't have had peace in the Middle East because nobody would have been able, the Arab countries who have been fantastic would not have been able to make a deal. If we didn't wipe out their nuclear, we wiped it out. If we didn't wipe out with our beautiful B-2 bombers, if we didn't, and we sent a lot of Tomahawks in there also, by the way, from a submarine.
And what about the pardon that the President of Israel needs to give the Prime Minister?
A pardon?
Pardon.
Oh, I think he will. How do you not? He's a wartime prime minister who's a hero. How do you not give a pardon? You know, I think it's a very hard thing not to do it. I spoke to the president, and it's on. I mean, he tells me it's on its way.
Mr.
You
President,
can't do better than that, right? Please.
Mr. President, can I follow up on Venezuela? Was the facility taken out by the U.S. military, or was it another entity like the CIA?
Well, I don't want to say that. I know exactly who it was, but I don't want to say who it was. But you know, it was along the shore.
Mr. President, have you or anyone in your administration talked to Maduro in recent days?
Well, I spoke to him
Recently?
pretty recently, but nothing much comes of it. Yeah.
Mr. President, can you explain the importance?
You have to understand what he's done. They've sent billions of dollars of drugs in, but maybe just as bad, they've sent hundreds of thousands of people in from jails, from prisons, from mental institutions and insane asylums. The drug lords, the drug dealers were all sent into our country. But think of it, what he's done. Tren de Aragua, probably the worst gang. They cut off people's fingers. One man made a phone call to complain about them. He cut off their hand. They cut off his hand. Don't ever make a phone call again. We'll cut off your other hand. After that, we'll kill you, they said. That was in Colorado. No, they sent in all of the bad ones. They sent in some bad people. And that to me was just terrible. And they send in drugs. Now, I will say this, 97% of the drugs coming in by sea stopped. We're trying to figure out who the other 3% are. They have a hard time getting people to pilot those boats. But 97% of the drugs coming in by the ocean, by the sea, by water, are gone. Every boat that we take out, we save 25,000 lives of Americans. Thank you very much, everybody. We'll see you. We're going to have a big meeting, and we'll see you in a couple of hours if you'd like. And if you'd like, you can come up and have lunch like you did yesterday. Would you like that or not? Do you want that? Because some of them think it's terrible. It's a bribe. But, you know, a bribe for $25, I don't know. If you'd like, you can go. And if you don't, you can stand in a driveway and melt. All right? But if you want, will you work on that, Margot?
Yes, sir.
Is Margot doing a good job? She's a star. She's too nice. Her only problem is she's too nice to you. And you're not nice to us, but that's okay. Margot, take them up and have a beautiful lunch, and we'll see you later.
Are you worried that the strike, the alleged strike on Putin's residence could scuttle the peace?
Yeah, I don't like it. It's not good. I heard about it this morning. You know who told me about it? President Putin told me about it. Early in the morning, he said he was attacked. It's no good. It's no good. Don't forget, you know, the Tomahawks. I stopped the Tomahawks. I didn't want that. Because we're talking about, you know, it's a delicate period of time. This is not the right time. It's one thing to be offensive, because they were offensive. It's another thing to attack his house. It's not the right time to do any of that, and can't do it. And I learned about it from President Putin today. I was very angry about it. Please. What?
U.S. intelligence services that monitor that region very closely. Is there any evidence?
Well, it came out. Well, we'll find out. I mean, you're saying maybe the attack didn't take place. It's possible too, I guess. But President Putin told me this morning it did.